Today, we'll dive into the world of football fandom and explore some moments when football fans went too far. From outrageous behavior in the stands to shocking incidents outside the stadium, we'll be taking a look at some of the craziest and most extreme moments in football history. So sit back, grab some snacks, and get ready to witness the wild side of football fandom. Let's go! Number 1. Now that's what I call a grand entrance. Kinsey Wolanski, the daring girlfriend of a famous YouTuber, didn't settle for just being a social media star with 300,000 followers. No. She decided to take her fame to the next level and invade the pitch during the 2019 Champions League final. What a boss move! And instead of being punished, she became an overnight sensation with police officers lining up to take selfies of her and football magazines clamoring to put her on their covers. She even gained over 3 million followers on Instagram. Who says breaking the rules can't lead to success? Number 2. Well, it looks like the Moroccan fans were really feeling the heat of the moment in Amsterdam. They are up against one of their favorites, Belgium, in the World Cup 2022 group stage, and when they scored a 0-2 victory, things got wild. These fans were lighting up fireworks left and right, setting scooters and cars on fire like it was no big deal. The police were too scared to even get involved, and residents were left wondering if they were caught in the middle of a war zone. Let's just say these fans definitely took the celebration a bit too far. Number 3. In the 2022 Champions League final, Madrid versus Liverpool, only 75,000 tickets were available and millions of people were trying to get their hands on one. It was like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Hell, tickets originally priced between 70 and 690 euros were now being sold for up to £12,500 on resale sites. But even fans who were crazy enough to pay that much money didn't make it into the stadium. Thousands of fans without tickets climbed over fences and ran past stewards to secure themselves a spot, leaving those who bought a ticket helpless outside the stadium. Number 4. Let me also tell you about some of the sweetest fans in the world, the Turkish fans. They took their love for others to the next level when they threw thousands of stuffed animals and toys on the pitch during a football game. Why? To give them to the kids who were hit by an earthquake. How amazing is that? Acts of kindness like these make the world a better place. Number 5. You know how fans can get wild and crazy when their favorite team wins, right? Well, in Argentina, when Lionel Messi and his team won the World Cup after 36 long years, the fans went absolutely bananas. The streets were flooded with 4 million people, and the team's bus was surrounded by ecstatic supporters, making it impossible for them to leave safely. Eventually, the police had to call in 5 helicopters to fly the team out of there and avoid any potential harm. Talk about taking fandom to the next level. Number 6. Football fans can get pretty crazy about their favorite sport, and sometimes their antics are downright hilarious. Take, for example, the story of an 8-year-old boy who wanted to get his hands on football so badly that he ran onto the pitch during a live game. Talk about a risk taker. But hey, maybe that kid was onto something. Who knows? Maybe being in the right place at the right time will make him a football genius one day. After all, they say you learn by doing, right? And who knows? Maybe he'll end up playing for his favorite team one day. Now that would be a story worth telling. Number 7. Well, football fans can get quite optimistic, but this guy took it to a whole new level. He bet $160,000 on Argentina winning against Saudi Arabia, thinking it was an easy win. After all, Argentina was ranked 2nd in the world, and Saudi Arabia was only ranked 49th. Unfortunately for him, things didn't go as planned, and Argentina ended up losing the game. Ouch! That's a lot of money down the drain. Let's hope he didn't bet the house on that one. Number 8. Let's talk about this Barcelona fan who got caught on camera giving a smooch to a lady who wasn't his wife. Talk about an awkward situation. The video was circulating all over the internet, and people were having a blast making memes. I mean, it's pretty sus, but let's not forget that football fans can sometimes get a little too excited, especially when it comes to their favorite teams and players. Number 9. Talk about going all in. When Feyenoord Rotterdam made it to the final of the Conference League in 2022, their fans were ecstatic. But one fan took his support to a whole new level by getting a tattoo of the trophy on his body before the game even started. Unfortunately for him, things didn't go as planned, and Roma Zaniolo crushed Feyenoord's dream of winning the title. Ouch! Hopefully, the fan has a good sense of humor about his now obsolete tattoo. Number 10. Get ready for this crazy story about a superfan who takes club tattoos to a new level. We all know Totti is a Roman legend, and millions of people have watched his goals. But what Thomas Johnson did is downright insane. He got a tattoo of Totti's face on his back that screams "goal" every time he flexes. I mean, who needs a motivational coach when you have a screaming tattoo on your back? Even Totti himself was impressed. That's what you call a true blue superfan who doesn't mess around when showing his love for his team. Number 11. How about a young superfan who took his love for Mo Salah to the extreme? When 11-year-old Lewis saw the Liverpool star driving by, he couldn't resist getting closer for a better look. But he accidentally ran into a lamppost and hit his nose. He bounced off and knocked himself out cold. Luckily for Lewis, Salah watched in his rearview mirror and rushed back to check on his young fan. Talk about taking one for the team. Number 12. Some fans have taken their admiration to new levels with instances of going too far. One of these instances is the emergence of Neymar's doppelganger, who has taken the internet by storm. With a career built on looking like the Brazilian footballer, this Neymar lookalike, Igon Oliver, has amassed 1.3 million followers on Instagram. He has even gone as far as copying all of Neymar's tattoos to complete his resemblance. Number 13. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about iShowSpeed, the superfan who took his love for Ronaldo to the extreme. This guy was so obsessed with the football superstar that he even wrote a song about him that was played at the World Cup. And guess what? It got millions of views on YouTube. So when iShowSpeed finally thought he would meet his idol, he was over the moon. But little did he know, things were about to take a crazy turn. Number 14. One football fan made headlines by attending all 64 World Cup games, but his extreme dedication was not without some questionable choices, including a unique haircut. Despite this, he received approval from the football community, cementing his status as a legend among fans. Unfortunately, not all fan behavior is so harmless, as demonstrated by the 20 instances where football fans crossed the line and went too far. Number 15. Just imagine this guy who broke his TV because his team lost. This particular fan has zero chill and needs some anger management. While it's understandable to be disappointed when your team loses, destroying property is not the appropriate response. Fans need to keep their emotions in check and remember that it's just a game. Wow! I don't know about you guys, but I need a cold shower after all these intense moments. Let's just say some football fans take their love for the game a little too far. But hey, that's what makes it exciting, right? Just remember to keep it classy, folks. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.